Oh, you trying to tell me that I ain't got no sense? I said, no, you can't lay that on me. I'm not saying you ain't got no sense. You the one saying you ain't got no sense, because you just said you don't know how much it was before you went up on it. You know, I'm not saying you ain't got no sense. You actually is the one that's saying that. You can't lay that on me.
There is no advice. This can happen to anybody. Becoming homeless could happen to anybody. It's just I know people that had good jobs, and it's the economy. They lost their jobs. People at the mission had great jobs and everything. They lost their house, their everything. They're living in their car. Then eventually they couldn't pay for their car, and then they're at the mission. You know, their unemployment runs out. Welfare only pays you a little bit of money, about $140 a month. You can't live on that.
No, this and that, this and that, this and that. And I kept on.
Exactly, in prison to this almighty dollar to survive. I mean, sometimes you're better off being in jail, or thank God I wasn't there too long being totally incarcerated, because that becomes a way of life for people. They'd rather be incarcerated than to live on the street and have to go through the daily struggles of trying to panhandle and just survive, you know what I mean?
Why are you giving me all this detail? I just asked you a simple question. Why are you giving me all this detail? You know, when somebody's lying, they got to give you a whole lot of detail, you know, try to...
Yeah, this is kind of being in prison out here on the street. You're right, it's...
You just talking, not arguing, just talking.
Yeah, I had a job in an apartment and stuff, and I ended up in prison from... Well, it's a long story. I ended up going to prison and lost everything I had.
Next year, at the same time, I could answer that same question. She'll give me the same answer.
Well, when I came home from jail, I don't have any family left, so I went to the rescue mission to stay there, and it's really bad. Yeah, I live in Atlantic City for the past couple years when I came home from jail. We stay at the bus station, we sleep in the casino bus lobbies, we panhandle for change just to survive. A lot of times we go and stay at the mission, over Atlantic City Rescue Mission, but... My name's Bill.
I said, oh man, I cannot believe this.